think this was a bit of a shock, but no problem at all to honor, one of the best to do it. With Anthony Hopkins winning a second Oscar, and he wins the Oscar playing Anthony in The Father. No
Yeah.
Oscar for Riz Ahmed here. No Chadwick Bosemen, who is a huge favorite coming in, or
Yeah.
Stephen Yeun as well. Talk to me about seeing Anthony Hopkins winning, and it was a great win. It just ended awkwardly because he wasn't there, and then the show just ended. But
Right.
how do you feel about Anthony Hopkins winning?
Well, see, that's the thing. For me, again, a lot of the predictions that I made were definitely like, thinking back, especially since I don't usually I haven't really made predictions for the Oscars in the past.
Mm-hmm.
I try to look for things that really stand out to me. And Riz Ahmed's performance, especially given like I said, the unique story, the situation that he finds himself in as a metal musician who goes deaf. It's like two very like crazy things that you put together. It's like, what's going to happen with that? Whereas, and that was an interesting, situation to watch unfold because it was so unique. But with Anthony Hopkins and the role that he was in, it just, like I said before, it seemed very, very familiar to me. Like, I feel like I've seen him play someone very neurotic before, and it kind of fell to me into something that, like, I'm watching him and I'm like, this is great, I love this, but at the same time it just seems all too familiar to me, and I kind of had wished that they went with Riz Ahmed instead, because it was just such a we see like the depth and the breadth, like, of how, and like overall the range of Riz Ahmed, and it just seems like with Anthony Hopkins this time around, it didn't seem like, it just seemed all too familiar for me. So I kind of wish Riz Ahmed had taken it, but
I would agree with you. You said everything I said. I was thinking in better terms, and I thought Riz Ahmed's character was gonna be special. Was gonna be especially recognized, but we'll never forget this great performance. And I was really wanted to see Chadwick Boseman win a posthumous Oscar, but
yeah.
and a lot of people thought he would, and turns out it wasn't the case. But his legend lives on, and doing that great performance while battling cancer too. I think that adds to it. But
Yeah.
again, it'll just keep his legacy intact. I think Riz Ahmed will be back in this category someday soon because he's so talented. I mean, you heard his voice when he was presenting
Yeah.
awards today, and his American voice, the specific young American voice, it just shows how great he is. And it's turned into one of my favorite actors too. And we really far. Have you seen Nightcrawler?
Yes, I
Yes.
love it. So good. Yeah.
After his character gets screwed over the worst way by Jake Gyllenhaal, no
Yeah.
spoilers there. It's nice to see him keep going into something legit.
He was also in Venom. So
Yes, exactly.
yeah.
And
he's been in everything I really like. So that's good.
and hopefully keep continuing to